What is up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Crypto FUD. Hmm. There we are. How's everybody doing today? What's going on? MC's always first. Love it, love it. Tectonic, what's going on, brother? Lazy, Overcome, Eller, Metallica. Oh, nice. Eller said he just finished the video that I posted this morning, which was in disclaimers. Warning. And we're going to cover that. What's up, Solo? Or Soul? Oh. So let's just jump right in here. So obviously this morning, you guys saw I posted a video earlier this morning. I just wanted to give a quick update. We obviously were seeing that the market was having a rough time this morning, right? Last night we saw it start yesterday. Last night, this morning though, we really saw the market really dropping down, and we're gonna cover that right now. So first thing for Bitcoin is that you can see we did break some spots for that were some solid resistance somewhere around the 64.9. We broke below, making a bottom of around 64.577 to be exact. But it was pretty much short-lived. We did come down multiple times and test that level, almost exactly. But you can see since then we have somewhat retraced around 65.7. And you can see for Milady, obviously, she was reacting the same way. We came down and pretty much smacked a spot that was some beautiful resistance. Some beautiful support. Not resistance, support right here at the 17.7. I actually took advantage of this area. I didn't catch it all the way on the bottom, but I did buy in somewhere down here this morning and added to the bag for sure. So I'm right here with you guys. I'm right here with you. I'm dollar cost averaging in. I'm not just telling you guys. I'm actually doing it myself as well. So especially on a day like today where we're getting such a beautiful discount, I'm going to be definitely just dollar cost averaging in. Like I keep telling you guys, and I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. You know, if Milady was the only project that really wasn't doing well while the rest of the market was taking off and just leaving it behind, I'd be a little worried, right? But the fact is that the whole market right now has been having a big retracement, right? Nothing too worrying, but we've seen a big retracement, obviously, with Bitcoin in the whole market. So with that being said, you're going to see negativity, positive negativity. Excuse me. You're going to see the price react negative, right, towards what Bitcoin's doing. So, and that's what we saw today. So I'm just, like I said, dollar cost averaging in. I'm not going to sit here and try to time the market or whatever. I'm just going to keep adding to my bag and waiting for what we know is going to happen, right? Still calling for that $2 to $10 billion market cap for Milady. So why wouldn't I take advantage of this, right? Why wouldn't I take advantage of it? Market cap right now for Milady down to about 145 million, down 15% for the day. When I bought in earlier, it was at like 140. So it is up a little bit from earlier. You can see volume is slightly up today at around 23 million. Nothing too crazy, obviously, given that there was, somewhat of a sell-off for the whole market and Milady. Let's see here. A couple things I wanted to address is that on the video today, I saw a couple people post in the comments, like, hey man, they're like, I'm down right now on my project or in my position. And what I really want to say to everybody out there is just be strong, right? You don't really take a loss unless you sell for a loss, right? And I've always been telling you guys this from the get. Obviously, I'm not giving out any kind of financial advice. I'm giving out my opinion. And, as long as you're investing money that's going to be just sitting in your bank account that you don't need anytime soon, sitting under your bed in the shoebox, right, collecting dust, then you shouldn't be stressed out. I understand looking at your portfolio and it might be in the red right now. I know a lot of people is still in the green. Anybody that's been here for the last year on the channel, I know you guys are still up like crazy. But anybody that's straggled along recently and did buy at a high, I'm talking to you guys. You're going to be fine, right? You're going to be fine. You only will take that L if you sell at a loss, right? So just hang tight, be strong, take advantage of the dips. That's all you really can control right now, right? We can't control anything else as long as you're using money that is just sitting in your bank, or that's just sitting somewhere that you're not going to need to feed your family, pay your bills, or anything like that anytime soon, time's on your side. So you can kind of just let it chill, let it be, forget about it. Tune in every day to the stream. We'll give you some hopium, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I got you. I got you over here, right? It's my job. Take care of you. Let's jump into the chat real quick. So we left off. Jasmy, what's going on, bro? Anonymous, Rodney. April said, does anyone feel like sad that Milady hasn't posted anything on Twitter in a while? We'll pull up their Twitter in a second. We haven't checked their Twitter in a few days. Poppy, what's going on, brother? What up, Koala family? Let's see here. Soul said it's solo. All right. My bad, bro. Whew. Sheesh. Got little tempers in here today. My bad, Solo. My bad, bro. Prodigy, family in the house. Hey, listen, guys. And I want to just jump right into this while we have everybody just starting. First is make sure you guys hit that like, right? Make sure you guys hit that like. And let's give a shout out to Prodigy. Prodigy has been killing it. My boy has been working hard on the no FUD, token that we dropped, and finally got the website up and running. And we'll give you a little peep on what that is exactly. So on the deck screener, you guys can see this is No FUD Koala. This is for the channel. If you guys go on the deck screener now, if you hit the website link, it'll bring you over to our official website, guys. We're official. Our official website. And I'll let you guys dab around, and you guys can go in here and poke. We got the white paper, tokenomics, contract, roadmaps of everything we got. Future partnerships and stuff like that, all set up on here. So go on here and just check it all out. Make sure you guys come in there, and make sure you guys give Prodigy a thank you, because my boy's been working hard. He really has been working hard on the No FUD Koala project. So definitely, Prodigy, I appreciate you, man. I really do. Thank you so much for everything, dude. Now let's see here. Eller with the rocket ships. Rosala said, "Yo, what's up, guys? Let's go, me ladies. These two days, beautiful, bloody tomorrow for sure. Green candle." Let's see here. Solo said, "What's going on with Call? Can you check it out?" Yep, we'll look that up real quick here. Scott, what's going on? Scott, weren't you green, bro? I could have sworn you were green in the house, dude. Token, what's going on? See here, Monero, hey bro, this red market, is this time to load the bags for the bull run? Honestly, in my opinion, I just told you guys at the beginning of the stream, I bought I added 5 billion this morning of Milady this morning off rip, right when we dropped down, picked up a $5 billion bag of that sounds like, yeah, I picked up 5 billion, man. When I know some of these guys in here, I'm not gonna name any names, soldier. Or I can name some other people that are sitting in here with like 300 billion Milady, so, but that was 5 billion that was added onto the bag, right? Just a nice little jump up. Let's see here. So yeah, to answer your question, obviously, yeah, I think right now is a beautiful time to add, not just for Milady, but for a lot of particular projects. And we're going to cover a lot of projects that I've been eyeing that I'm going to be adding to my staple. Let's see here. Amar said the amount of new members in here is amazing, and it's just getting started. Crip, hell yeah, bro. I'm telling you, we're on our way to 10,000 subscribers, bro. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers, and we're not stopping. So let's see here. So someone said let's look at Call. So let's bring up Call real quick. Call, Call, and you know what? One thing I want to bring up too is, let's go over here. We'll come back to NFK. So we have Call for Chronos, and then you guys obviously know, unless you've been living under a rock, they dropped Call on damn, I didn't see this big drop right here. They dropped Call for Solana as well. Damn, I'm kind of pissed I didn't grab this drop right here. Damn it, I didn't even check the chart in like a few hours. I didn't see that. So with Call, they're still on Chronos. They're holding strong. They have been kind of teeter-tottering, coming down. You see these swings that I've been honestly taking advantage of. I bought this dip right here. and sold off. But I've just been catching these dips for right now. And I think what's going on with call is there's a lot of uncertainty, right? You had a lot of people running when we were going to these all-time highs of all the chatter that they were setting up to get set up on to get listed on crypto.com, right? And I still think that easily could happen, right? Hold on, let me pause. Justin just gifted 5 people memberships. Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. Justin, dude, I keep telling you I got you, bro. Every time you do that, it reminds me that I owe you a membership, bro. I know you received the airdrop like you're a member, so you technically are a member, bro. I need to figure it out. It's not something where I can just click do you want to add Justin as a member? It's going to be a little difficult on my end, but I got you, bro. 100%. I'm going to try to get you in before this Saturday for our next members only stream. But if you just picked up a membership from Justin, I want to see each and every one of you guys say thank you, Justin, for the free membership. He just gave you free sauce, right? And we're going to be practicing and we're going to be going over how to be a better trader on those member-only streams that are every weekend. So make sure you guys are thanking Justin. Justin, bro, you're killing it, bro. You're killing it. I appreciate it, dude. And like I said, I got you before this weekend, man. I promise you I'm going to try. If not, then I'll have to send you I'll send you $5 in NFK and you can just buy the membership yourself if I can't send it to you. But I got you for sure. You're already a member, bro. So I appreciate that. So let's jump right back in real quick. So with call, I lost my train of thought, but the run about going on crypto.com, right? The exchange, it hasn't happened yet. It takes time for a project that's on DeFi to get actually listed on a lot of any kind of major exchange, right? Look how long it took WIF to get really listed on a lot of major exchanges. It was already almost at $1 billion market cap and it still wasn't listed. So it takes some time, but I think what's really throwing investors off on call right now on Chronos is them dropping call on Solana and on Base. And if you guys remember yesterday, I was telling you guys, I was like, listen, something's up with this chart. Something's up with this chart. It just doesn't seem like I don't know. Me personally, I did not jump in on Solana's call because it just doesn't seem the same, right? I'm sure it's the same people involved, but the market cap being at only $24,000, something's up here where they just basically dropped the token on Solana, but didn't do anything behind it, didn't back it whatsoever, So it's a little bit questionable as far as the Solana call, and I'm thinking that that's what's also throwing off a lot of investors that are on Chronos. Honestly, I think that a lot of people are like, what the hell is going on? And I'm not in their Discord. I get relayed messages from BP and everybody else. What's going on, BP? That they'll kind of, share what's going on in the Discord and call. So I don't know what's going on necessarily, but I don't like that Solana chart right here. And let's look up the base one as well. Let's look up Crow or call. And I mean, look at this. The same thing. The market cap is higher. It's almost $70,000. So at least it looks a little bit better. But I mean, the chart almost looks the same as the one that's on Solana. You saw this big run up, and then now you're just seeing this bleed. That there's just not a lot going on the project. So it leads me to really just, in my opinion, I will only be investing on call that's on Chronos for right now. That's it. I mean, you can see market cap's $11 million. They have a lot of liquidity in the project. I'm sticking with call on Chronos, and I think down the road, I really do think when we get into DeFi season, this project's going to do really well if they can survive. If they can survive, honestly. So Scott Smith said, going live on my birthday, spend $100K on a new chain. Let's go, Milady. All right. Amor said, BP, I've been lost without your all your tutorial videos. So let's check out the bubbles. Obviously, you guys can see for today, everything is still technically in the red. You have Flare that's up 12%. Flare's been doing relatively all right in the last week. It's had some good days, and obviously it hasn't been spared from the red as well from the whole market. But you can see these are the top 100 projects. Everything pretty much is in the red. Litecoin is actually up today, which is kind of odd. But you guys can see majority of the projects are down today. Now, a couple of things that I did want to look at that I was kind of looking at as far as wanting to jump in. Let's see. I'm just reading the chat real quick. So someone said shares in crypto said her Bitcoin will go to 200. Is that correct? You mean 200,000? Because if it goes to $200, you better sell your kidney and buy it, right? If it goes to $200, 200,000. I mean, bro, that's everybody. I could throw out a prediction like that, right? I mean, they are giving out predictions. We've read articles as far as what they have, what's backing their predictions, and some of them have decent predictions and facts behind it on why they feel like Bitcoin on this run can hit 200,000, right? I'm not saying that it can't whatsoever. I'm not saying it can't. I'm not gonna be throwing out $200,000 predictions until we start breaking at least 100,000, right? I want to see us break this 100,000, and then we'll talk about crossing that bridge then. But other than that, I'm not going to sit there and say 200,000 right now, and I'm definitely not going to say it can happen for sure, right? Because anything can happen. We could easily go past 200,000, or Bitcoin can jump up to maybe 75, 80,000, and that could be the top, right? I don't think that's possible, but what I'm trying to say is anything can happen with crypto, right? Anything can happen. One thing I want to point out, and it sucks because I didn't want to say anything because it's after the fact, but when we were over here, this was like yesterday or the day before we went on stream, I meant to mention, I was like, that there was a possible Bart Simpson hat forming. And a Bart Simpson hat is basically, let me get rid of these channel lines because we obviously are not in that channel anymore. But you guys can see how you have basically like the side of the head, and then you have right here how Bart Simpson has these kind of this like you could say almost like hair on the head, and then usually it'll follow with a drop, and it looks like a Bart Simpson head is what some analysts will call it. And I was like, man, you know what? It looks like a Bart Simpson head's kind of playing out. And what was crazy is I was like, I wouldn't be surprised. This was before stream. I completely forgot to bring this up. Was like, I wouldn't be surprised if we come somewhere around and retest this 64.9. And it sucks because it happened, and I'm like, damn it, why didn't I freaking bring this up the other day, right? When I checked it out, and it was starting to look like it was forming, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But it kind of looks like that's what happened was some kind of a Bart Simpson on the charts for Bitcoin. So hopefully we saw the bottom for right now. And I mean, to be honest, this is the chart that we're looking at. We're looking at the 2-hour chart, right? But if I zoom out, you really zoom out and you look where we're at right now, I mean, we're still literally in this beautiful spot. And honestly, when we zoom out, you might be able to actually point out this big ass bull flag that might be playing out, right? We'll leave that there and see if it does. But sometimes they always say, when in doubt, zoom out, right? When you're zoomed in, especially looking at just today, it looks like the market is going to crap. But when you zoom out and you realize that we are literally not far from an all-time high where we're at right now, I mean, it should give you some hopium that everything is perfectly fine and you should be eating up these dips, right? Because something like Milady that has a very small market cap, it's gonna have more dramatic drops than versus like a Bitcoin or Solana and stuff like that. So take advantage of it, because when we're on our way up, it's gonna have more dramatic moves, faster movement towards the upside, because the market cap is so low. So I was looking to see what was trending. All right, so let's see here. What do you think of High? What are you talking about, Lazy? Is that a project on I'm guessing on DeFi? Is it on Base or Ethereum? High Street. So I'm guessing that's going to be on Ethereum, right? He said, honestly, I don't know. Bro, you don't know what ecosystem you're trading on, bro? That's the first thing you got to figure out is what ecosystem you're on. It looks like, I would imagine this is it right here, $268 million market cap. That's crazy. It's pretty high. It looks like it's on a nice run as of right now. Let me zoom out. This project looks like it's been out for a little while. Yeah, it's definitely been out for a while. It says Shopify on a MMORPG metaverse. Okay. I mean, it looks legit, bro. It looks legit. It's like I'm trying to figure out if I should even do a fib retracement. Hold on here. Let's zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. Yeah, this chart. Oh yeah, this has been out since 2022. That's crazy. So I mean, that's crazy. This project, I mean, with the almost a $300 million market cap, that's higher than what Milady's is right now. You know, so I mean, this project is a pretty serious project that's on DeFi. I will say, as far as the bottom, it looks like it's hit the bottom right here. But as far as finding some beautiful support, you can see right here where we have mapped at the $6. You can see basically that's going to be its support. It's on a beautiful run right now. So I mean, to make it real simple, project looks legit, looks great. You know, the next spot for some resistance, I would say, would probably be where it's approaching right now, where it's hit its head. You can see we had this big gigapump, and it hit its head right here at the same time, or same spot at around that $2.78. So that's going to be a spot right there that you're going to want to watch. If it runs up and if it's able to break above this spot right here for some resistance at $2.78 and find it as some support, I think this thing could easily start going on a nice run. And then your next spots that you're looking for some resistance is going to be right here at the $3.57. And you guys can see how I found that. And if you're interested on trying to figure out spots for some support, resistance, fib retracement, make sure you guys hit that join or wait for Justin to bless you with those free memberships. $5 to join. Hit that join button and you guys will get access to exclusive content we stream every weekend. And right now we've been really focusing on how to be a better trader. And that is with finding fib retracements, support, resistance levels, stuff like that, so you guys can start doing your charts on your own. I'll literally take the knowledge I have out of my brain and give it straight to you for $5. So make sure you guys hit that join button. But yeah, project doesn't look bad at all, bro. This looks like a long-term play, honestly, in my eyes. Oh, shares, you said $200, bro. Who the hell told you that Bitcoin's going to $200? That's crazy, bro. Plan B said, have anyone recovered their Phantom wallet and ended up with zero balance, no activity? Honestly, no, I haven't, dude. Make sure that you recovered the correct wallet. That's the only thing I can say. Or I don't know if maybe they reset your wallet. I have no idea, bro. I'm sure there's got to be something where you can get a hold of them and maybe they can find out, look on the back end. Todd said, bro, can you check out Dog Elon? You guys notice I said Dog Elon. I've been saying it 10 times before I go to bed. Dog Elon, Dog Elon, Dog Elon. I was like, I gotta stop saying Doge Elon, right? Even though people are telling me to run with the Doge Elon, you guys don't know the abuse I'm getting in the comments when I make a video about with Dog Elon. If I make a video and I say Doge Elon, the freaking diehards come after me. And they're like, bro, Crip, it's Dog Elon, not Doge Elon, bro. Come on. And I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. It's like embedded in my brain to say Dojalon. I don't know why. So same thing, bro. Looks like the chart really hasn't done anything in the last like 5 days since we looked at this. You can see zooming out. We're gonna use our favorite tracement real quick. So zooming out right here at the 382, you can see this thing has been getting stuck, hitting its head. Maybe breaks a hair above it, but right around that 382 at the 37.5, that's a big spot for some resistance. As far as support, we have it mapped right here. I don't think this is. Oh yeah, it's a 618. So this 618 right here is basically a big spot for some support, is what you're seeing. So you're kind of hovering between the 618 and the 382 as far as right now consolidating. So like I always say about this project, I don't think it's a bad project whatsoever. Unfortunately, it seems like it's always on the back burner as far as meme coins, you know. So hopefully they can do something to break out of that kind of that same just back burner kind of thing, and they can get into the spotlight. Because like I always tell you guys, they have this place, or this project has such a big community behind it. A lot of holders, a lot of people that have been holding since 2021. So I'm sure, you know, that a lot of people are just waiting for this thing to explode, but they need to do something to kind of just bring in new investors and really get the hype back going on this project. But until then, I think you're going to have days like this, you know, or periods like this where it kind of will have, you know, somewhat of a big move, but then it kind of just goes back into dormant mode, right? Nothing too crazy. But, you know, I think in the bull run for this project, I think it's going to do fairly well. But if they don't get their act together as far as really just getting their name back out there and getting it, you know, on the forefront, it's really, I don't think it's going to be able to compete with all these new meme coins that are out. And that's just my honest truth for Doggylon. Let's see here. Alejandro, what's going on, brother? He said, hello, love your videos. What does dollar cost averaging mean? Good question, bro. I always sit here and say stuff, and it's like I expect you guys to know what I mean, or know what it means, right? So dollar cost averaging means, Alejandro, let's say you bought in on Milady up here, right? You bought in on Milady at the 30 mark. And let's just say, well, let's just look at the chart and you can see we've been having a retracement, right? So you bought in, you threw in $1,000 at this 30 mark. Dollar cost averaging in would be, let's say you have another $500 to buy in on the project, right? You threw the 1,000 in at the 30 mark. Now you have $500 more. We're starting to retrace, meaning we're starting to go down, right? For right now, you believe in this project. So dollar cost averaging would be, basically, you would be throwing in small amounts as it's going down, right? You're throwing in small amounts, you're eating the dip, right? It goes down a little bit, you buy in a little bit more. And what that's doing is it's bringing that, remember you bought in at 30? Well, now it's bringing your average. That means your average of what you paid per Milady was at 30, but now you're buying in at cheaper prices. It's going to bring your average down as you continue to dollar cost average in. This is the safest way to invest, in my opinion, just because you don't want to just, unless there's like a crazy crash in the market and like, let's say Milady drops all the way down to like down here, then I would be like, all right, yeah, throw in as much as you have and just buy that dip. But how we're kind of slowly, you know, finding support and we're moving down, this would be a perfect example of just throwing in small amounts and eating up the dip and bringing your average down. Dollar cost averaging. It's called DCAing is what they call it. You're just basically throwing small amounts as it's going down. You could also do it as it's going on the way up, but most people would say do it on the way down and just bring your average down. Or let's say you didn't even buy in up here at the 30, and now you're buying in right now and you're just slowly buying in small amounts. You're not buying in all at once. You're just buying small amounts. You're dollar cost averaging your purchases. I hope that explains it, bro. Let's see here. Cher said, waiting for Milady to hit my target to load another bag, but I'm selling 10 days before halving. That's the date of the major crash. All right. And Scott said, I'm from the future, G. We not crashing. Yeah. Elvis, what's going on? Is it too late to buy Jasmy? Is it too late to buy Jasmy? He's asking. Well, let's see here. I wouldn't say it's too late, bro. Especially on days like today, where Jasmy's it broke below the 2 cent mark, right? So I wouldn't say. I would say no. You're not too late. This is my opinion, not financial advice. I think that Jasmy's going to do really well in this bull run. When we get into like the thick of the bull run, I honestly think Jasmy is going to do really, really well, right? We've been kind of predicting what we think as far as price wise. We have what's the one girl that comes in here and always wants smoke with me about Jasmy? I forgot what her name is, but she always comes. Is it Miss Crypto? I think it is. She comes in and she's like, "Bro, Jasmy's been to $4, bro." And I'm like, me and her always going back at it about the circulating supply and all that good stuff. It's all love. But predictions on Jasmy, I'm still saying we could easily see possibly like somewhere around like a 50-cent Jasmy, I think, easily. And I know you're like, what, 50 cents? It's at 2 cent right now. If it goes up to 50 cent, that's a 25x from where it's at right now. You have to remember, Jasmy's not a small project. So 25x is a very big move for Jasmy. So do I think it's too early right now? Not at all. It's below that 2 cent mark that we've had, that it's had some big support. It broke below it. So I would honestly say I would be DCAing and Jasmy if this is a project that you believe in long term, because I honestly think that this project's going to do really well when we're in the thick of the bull run, and especially during altcoin season, is my opinion, right? Justin said, can you check Chili chart? Is it Chili or Chili's? Would it be this project right here, bro? Chili's? Amor said Crypto Queen. Yeah. She hasn't been in here a little while. She's probably watching the video later on like, ooh, I got you, bro. You want to call me out? I got you. On Solana. Okay. Got you, bro. Let's bring our Bitcoin chart. Am I spelling it? Oh, it's 1L. All right. I'm like, something's not right here. All right, here we. Wait a second here, bro. Is it this one right here? Chili with. This can't be it right here, bro. Justin, is this it right here? Let me know if this is the project you're talking about. If it is, I'd be very cautious, bro. I'd be very cautious. Holy crap. You guys see what the charges did? Look at that. When you zoom out. Look at that. Holy crap. Fadrito, what are you talking about? Good time to buy when? Oh, wait. I think we will drop 2 or 3 more times before the halving. Do you? I think we're going through the drop right now, bro. Honestly, I think we're going through the drop right now. But I do think we've been saying this, I still do think that we're most likely going to see the sell the news event, even if it's small or whatever the case may be. But just take this scenario in. We'll come back to this project, Justin. Let me know, is this the project right here with 9 zeros? Let me know, brother. But real quick, what if, let's throw this scenario out for Bitcoin. What if this is the sell the news event right now that we're dealing with, right? What if this is the sell the news event right now that we're dealing with for Bitcoin, and maybe we do see one more drop, and then we start taking off on for the halving, and we don't see a sell the news event, right? What if that's the case? I think this cycle is throwing a lot of people off, because normally without the ETFs, you're like 4-year cycle, this is what's going to happen, and everybody's confidently telling you because previous 4-year cycles, right? This year, or this 4-year, this cycle has been freaking just the most oddest cycle in the world, given that Bitcoin has already hit an all-time high well before the halving. Usually Bitcoin hits the all-time high a month and a half, 2 months after the halving, right? So it's just throwing a lot of people off on like the scenarios on what everybody thinks is going to happen. But I think regardless, if you're trying to time the market, I think you're going to end up losing. I really do. I know shares was like, I'm going to be selling, 10 days before the halving. I think honestly, it could work out for you, bro, but the chances of it working out for you are probably going to be slim to none, because you're going to try to time the market and it's probably going to do the opposite of what you think is going to happen. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I could be completely wrong. I'm just throwing it out there. When you try to time the market, you usually end up getting, I'm not going to say wrecked, but you end up getting left behind a lot of times. You end up selling it with anticipation that there's going to be this sell-off. The day comes and we're taken off, right? Or vice versa. You buy in with anticipation that we're going to be taken off and there's a big dump, right? So trying to time the market is usually not the best scenario or best decision, I would say. Not scenario, but best decision. The best thing that I think, the safest way to do, especially the market that we're in right now, is dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging in, as long as you're investing money, like I said, that you don't need anytime soon, and you're not stressing over it, then you have time on your side, right? You have time on your side. So if the market does come down, you can just eat the dips and just let it be, right? You're not stressing it. But when you're emotional and you're putting money in that you're going to need soon, right? Now time's not on your side, and that's when you start making bad decisions. So that's my opinion as far as that. And one thing, while we have the Bitcoin chart up, do I think that there's going to be more pain right now? There could be, right? There very well could be. You're seeing this kind of and remember, we're zoomed in right now. We're not focused out. We're looking at the 1 day chart, and we're zoomed in, looking at the last few weeks. It looks like there's possibly a double top or some kind of an M pattern that's formed, right? Hopefully we break out of it, in this candle, we make another candle and we just start taking off, and we don't even acknowledge that there's a double top right here, right? But, you can see that there is clearly some kind of a M pattern or double top that is formed. So there could possibly be, some more retracement in front of us. But I do want to also include that, guys, remember after we hit our all-time high, this was just 2 weeks ago, we hit 73,000. Do you guys not remember? We dropped all the way down to 50, or right here it says 60, but we actually, if I zoom out, or I zoom in, I'm sorry, we actually dropped down to $59,000. This one's saying 60, but I know we dropped down to 59, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we'll take 60, but regardless, we went from 73,000 down to $60,000 within like 2 days, right? We bounce back up. Something like that could happen again, right? But easily we can bounce right back up and get back up on track. So, like I said, we're in this era right now that it's just everybody's throwing out predictions and all this good stuff. I think a lot of people, and I'm going to say myself as well, we don't know what the hell is going on right now. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at the charts. I'm trying to do my best on telling you guys what I think looks like the charts are telling me. But, at any day we wake up and anything can happen, right? So the best thing I can say, and the one thing that I'm doing, is just dollar cost averaging in on the projects that I actually believe in, especially on days like today. I've been eyeing a lot of projects that I didn't buy in on, maybe because I felt like they already were going off crazy, like, moving fast. Today was a good day that I was looking at a lot of projects, and I was like, a lot of them were looking real juicy, and we're going to cover that here in a second. Gene said, do I think Bitcoin will break 80 before the halving? Gene, I know you're here every day. I've been calling $76,000 to $80,000 Bitcoin. I'm going to still stand by it. Maybe might have to move some numbers around in the next week or two, depending on where we're at. So we'll see how that goes. But I do think we're going to be somewhere around there as of now. I do think that Bitcoin easily can be somewhere around there pre-halving, right? XRP Dog said, can you check VRA? Is that going to be this project, Varsity? VRA? If this is a project that you speak of, first thing I'm going to say is it's close to the 200-day moving average, right? It's this is a big spot. You guys know if it's above the 200, I'm bullish. If it's below the 200, I'm going to be bearish. So it's technically still above, and it looks like it's been bouncing off the 200. So I'll still say I'm bullish on this, without even doing any kind of we'll do a fib retracement. But what I was going to say is the one thing I would say about this project is the fact that it's around its 200A. Usually anywhere around the 200 or below is usually a good time to buy in on a project. So with that being said, I would honestly, if this was a project I believe in, I would be dollar cost averaging in like crazy on this project. Just bringing my average down if you're already in on it, or if you're waiting on the sidelines, this wouldn't be a bad time to jump in on the project, my opinion, for this. Let's look at what the market cap's looking like. $75 million. So small market cap. Small market cap trading on KuCoin, Gate.io. So not on the really big exchanges yet, but I mean market cap is relatively low. Circulating supply is questionable. Only 10% in circulating supply. So keep that in mind as well. So they're going to be adding into circulation. I don't know when that's going to happen, but only 10% in circulation right now. So keep that in mind. But like I said, the one thing I would say for this project is if you believe in it, it's around that spot for the 200A. Not a bad spot to dollar cost average in. Someone was saying something about Dog Elon. More, sorry, I just read out of Doge and I'm guessing that's Sheeb, and now Whiff. I feel like Dog Elon Mars has the best chance for quality gains because of the market cap. I agree with you to a certain extent. The only reason why, like with Milady, I agree with you. If you were saying using that narrative with Milady, I say 100%. Market cap's so low, it has a hype. I think, yeah, it could see, really good gains versus the bigger market cap meme coins. When you throw in Dog Elon, I'm not a Dog Elon hater. I want you guys to understand that. I honestly, I invested in Dog Elon in 2021 and made some good money off of it. Not a Dog Elon hater. What I'm saying, guys, is that, it's not in the limelight, right? And a meme coin needs to be jumping. It needs to be, talked about. It has to have hype behind it, right? Has to have hype. Has to keep bringing in new investors. Has to be talked about in the meme coin space, right? You need all this for it to be to stay relevant. And I feel like it's always just on that back burner, for meme coins. Like some other meme coins that I won't name, because I'm sure people will jump down my throat if I mention any of them, because they're probably invested in them. It's like I said, it just seems like there's not a lot going in that space right now for Dog Elon is what I think. I hope I'm wrong and it just freaking busts out of the seams, but for right now, I'm just saying, Overcome said blood signed. What do you mean your blood signed, bro? Who you signing your blood to? Cher said, now that's what's happening with me on Mog. Bought 7 billion coins. Now I'm dip. Well, you know what, bro? We were talking about Mog and you were spamming it like crazy on yesterday's stream. So let's bring it up. Let's bring up Mog coin. And I feel like I was saying the same thing about Mog is, it's there, right? It's there. And when it first dropped, maybe a few weeks ago or maybe a month or two now, you heard about it, right? But it wasn't like going crazy, so it's just like it kind of explains what the chart is. You see a run up, right? But you've seen somewhat of a drop now, and it's almost like it's not on the forefront as far as meme coins right now. Will it do good in this bull run? Most likely. I think Dog Elon's going to do good regardless if they don't do anything to the project from here until the middle of the bull run. I think Dog Elon's going to still do, fairly well and probably 2x or 3x from where it's at right now, right? Mog Coin can easily do the same thing. Small market cap, easily, from where it's right now, could easily 2x from where it's at right now. But is it going to get up to where, Dog with Hat is, Bonk, Pepe? The way it looks like right now, I would probably say it most likely won't be the top meme in the top meme coin space. That's just my opinion. Now, one thing I want to say about Mog is, remember we were talking about this spot historically being a good spot to buy in right here at the 62, right? I said if you bought anything below the 62, it did play out well. Well, I remember saying on yesterday's stream about Mog Coin, I said, you keep testing these spots, it's going to break below, and it's going to become resistance. And you can see it has become resistance as of now. This spot that was support has become resistance as of now, the 62. And you can see it broke all the way down earlier to the 50 on Mog. So, do I think Mog is over with? Not at all. Not at all. I just think that it's struggling right now. It's struggling, right? So maybe take advantage of the dip if you feel that this is a long-term project for you. Take advantage of the dip, and just ride it out. Don't sell at a loss. That's the only thing I can say. BP said, don't forget to hit that like button. What do we got? Like 70 people here and 35 likes. Great, guys. Come on. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hit that like button. Come on. Drink some water. Hit the like. It's free. It's free and it takes a freaking second. Come on. I used to be like that too, where I would not hit the like button, but it's like now that I'm on the other side, I'm like, come on, bruh. So you know what I do whenever I get on a stream? Even if I'm on for like 5 minutes, I make sure to hit the like. I'm like, this is the one thing I can do. I hit the like, right? And obviously, make sure you guys are subscribed. Come on. Pre-select said, name them. Name what? What are we naming? Did I say something? Are you talking about the projects that I was talking about that I'm looking at to buy? I think that's what you're talking about, right? So let's just start naming them, right? So first things first is Arbitrum. Arbitrum is a project that I have been eyeing like crazy, wanting to buy in, and today it has been looking so juicy today. Is this I was like, damn, this thing jumped up. No, that was today. So Arbitrum, you guys know I freaking love Arbitrum. It's a layer 2 project on Ethereum. It's got its own ecosystem, doing really well in the DeFi space, right? It's like the top 5 biggest ecosystems in the DeFi world, and they are doing nothing but building on it. Very cheap transactions. It's still building its name. It's been out for, I think, around a year now. And like I said, Milady is actually built off of Arbitrum. When you look at Milady's contract, and we'll pull it up right here. When you look at Milady's contract, she's basically on 2 contracts. You can see that she has an Ethereum address, and she also has an Arbitrum address. And the reason why is she's technically on Arbitrum, but Arbitrum is a layer 2 that's built off of Ethereum, right? So I hope that makes sense. Obviously, anything that's on Arbitrum is technically on Ethereum, even though it could be it's on the layer 2 Arbitrum's ecosystem. So we want to see Arbitrum do really well, especially if you're invested in Milady, because I think, and at the end of the day, I don't think it has a direct correlation to the price, but it's nothing but a positive, right? So Arbitrum is one of the projects that I really am looking at. The market cap is relatively high for Arbitrum. It is a little bit over $3 billion. Oh, a lot over $3 billion. It's at right under $4 billion. I would put Arbitrum in the category of big market caps, right? It's over really the $1 billion market cap. So right now, I still consider anything over $1 billion would be technically in getting into the bigger market cap, category. Being obviously 4 billion, that's a bigger market cap. So I would put this in the big market cap category, and I would say that you always want to have a little bit of some of these projects with the big market caps because it's going to give stability in your portfolio, right? If you have just a bunch of small market caps, one day your portfolio is going to be up like crazy, the next day it's down 97%, and it's going to fluctuate like crazy because that's what smaller projects do, right? Small market caps, they're going to have a little bit more dramatic moves. So Arbitrum is one of them that I'm looking at. You guys already know that I've been looking at ALI. I actually did buy in on ALI, and when it moved up a little bit, I sold off and pretty much just got my money right back because I bought in somewhere around like the 25, 26, and I sold off when it jumped up a little bit, pretty much got my money right back. That was the plan, only because I could just feel that there was going to be more movement towards the downside. And that's exactly what happened. As of today, it dropped down to the 23. Obviously, it did bounce right back up to the 26, right where I sold off. So I could buy right back in, get my position back, right, if I wanted to. I still am holding off. I know Gina was on one of my videos saying that it won't go down to 1 cent. And I didn't say it was going to go to 1 cent, but I said it could maybe get down towards this lower 2, maybe 1.9 cent for ALI. ALI is an AI project that has a very small market cap. So I always keep an eye on this because this project, you can see, will have these spurts and these big runs if you can buy in and hold on for a while for this project. So let's see here. Another small cap market project that I've been eyeing is Miro. You guys know I've been eyeing the hell out of Miro, waiting. I missed out on this 19 cent mark that I'm kind of pissed at. And today, when we were dropping, that was like one of the first projects I pulled up, was just like, ooh, I was like, I'm going to get me some Miro. Bitcoin was down to like 65. I was like, or 64. I was like, I know Miro was down there. And I pull it up, and Miro's at like 25 cents. I'm like, nah, bruh. I was like, 25 cents? And the reason is because Miro was actually on a big run on the last few days. It had jumped up towards like 37 cents again. So when we started in the last few days, we've been having these down days. It just came off of this big high that it was on. So it dropped back down to pretty much where it's been sitting at around 25 cents right now. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. I know Miro, I don't know if it's going to happen exactly, but I know we'll probably get an opportunity to where this thing will come back and retrace possibly around 19 cents. And that's when I'm going to jump in on Miro. Small market cap, traded on Ethereum. Small market cap traded on Solana, and it is on a lot of other big exchanges as well. So I think this project will do really well in the thick of the bull run as well. So sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. Elvis said, Milady devs are not giving their fan base any intel. Also, they haven't tweeted for the last 3 days. Let's see here. XRP said, thanks, I got bags. Sold Varsity long time ago. Is not a big mover. Slow money in it. Let's see here. Milady devs are very busy now. They will do better things to Milady soon. Burns and listings is coming. BP said, don't forget to hit that like button and join the Discord for memberships. Either way, you are welcome. Let me post the Discord in the chat for everybody real quick while we're all here. And while we do that, real quick, we got 70 people here, and we got 40 likes. Bruh. What are you guys doing to me? All right, just posting the Discord in the chat. If you guys are active in Discord and you haven't already, because I know a lot of you guys already have. With storms in the forecast for Wednesday, the national. Okay. If you guys are active on the Discord, make sure you guys hit that link. I'm gonna have it pinned on the top of the chat. Let's see here. I think everything looks great for most of crypto. We're going up soon. Can you check out GFI, please? GFI, please. Let's see here. Is that going to be a DeFi project? Remember, guys, if you guys want us to or want me to look at anything on DeFi, make sure you guys like GFI on Ethereum, right? GFI on Base. Make sure you guys tell me what ecosystem it's on, so I don't have to sit here and like, is it this one? Is it that one? Let me know, brother, if you're still here for the GFI. Are we talking about Modesto? If we're talking about Ethereum, let me know. I'll wait for you. Cher said he just did his like. Appreciate that. Do you think Leash can hit 20K in the next bull run? I think you already asked that, Gene, on one of the other streams. We'll pull it up. I think you asked that already, bro. Leash. So let's see here. So you're asking, can it hit $20,000? So the market cap right now at about $500 is at $50 million. I'm just rounding around, right? So $550 million. For this to hit $20,000, you're probably looking at a $2 billion market cap. So can this hit $2 billion market cap? Absolutely, it can hit it. Will it? That's one thing that we're gonna have to find out, right? I don't have, I can't tell you that it's for sure gonna do that. This is a project that, I've seen it drop. You don't really hear much about it. You don't really hear much about it. But, one thing I do like is that the market cap is so low and the supply, only 100,000 in supply. So I think that this project, even if it doesn't go to 20,000, I think this project will do fairly well in the bull run. Very small market cap and a very small circulating supply. So I think it'll do really well in this bull run for sure. And you can see after this epic run, it already ran up to $1,600. It has retraced like crazy. So I will honestly, for this project, market cap so low, I just would be dollar cost averaging in on this project and just holding. Let me see here. Let me pin this to the top. All right, so that's pinned. Scott said, I appreciate you. Your dedication and belief will pay off soon, brother. Thanks for the lives. No problem, brother. And I appreciate you coming in and joining with us. So hold on. Modesto said yes. It's on Ethereum. Okay. All right. I was waiting for you, bro. Yeah, so it's a lot easier whenever you guys, because if I pull up certain projects, they'll be on multiple ecosystems, right? They might not be affiliated with each other, but anybody can make any project, and you can copy anybody's project, right? So I can freaking make a GFI on Chronos right now, and and drop it. So so that's why I say make sure you give me the ecosystem on what you want to look at. So for this project, market cap freaking crazy big, 364 million. Liquidity is pretty high up there too. So legit project for sure. You can see it did have a nice run up towards the $6.46. You guys know what I always say. I want to see these projects when they make these local highs or the all-time highs to hold the 236 fib. Right here, the 236 fib would have been around $5.20. It basically broke below it for right now. And you can see now that it broke below, it found some support at the 382, and it's hitting its head on the 236 for right now. So what I would say is this project's most likely, if it doesn't break above the 236 and find some support, it's most likely going to keep retesting the 382 right here and possibly coming down, finding some support somewhere around this 0.5 where it looks like it consolidated before it went on this run is what I think is going to happen. So in the event if it does break the 382 and comes down to the 0.5, the 0.5 will be around $3.77. I would say anywhere around $3.77 would be a big spot for some support, dollar cost averaging in on this project if this is a long-term play for you. Amor said, "How bad is Ethereum fees?" I mean, I haven't done it in a while, but it's if you're used to trading on Solana and Chronos and all the other cheap ecosystems, Ethereum is expensive. Let's see here. Can you check Jasmy? Yeah, we'll bring up Jasmy again. So like we said at the beginning of the stream, for Jasmy, we broke below that 2 cent mark. Sad day, right? We broke below the 2 cent mark, and we are technically hitting our head at the 382 right here. So for Jasmy, I mean, you guys know I'm bullish long term for Jasmy. Right now, we're just seeing it's pretty much doing exactly what the market's doing. Almost, you can see the double top, same thing that we have for Bitcoin that's occurred. So, I mean, one thing I would say is if this thing is going to retrace anymore, you'll probably find some support at our support level right here at the 1.7 cents, or coming down. I believe this is going to be the 618 right here. 618 looks like it's a big spot for some support for Jasmy. And honestly, if it comes down to those levels, still very bullish, honestly. You can see we dropped down to those levels before and ran right back up. So easily could do that retracement, and we can easily run right back up. So I would say if we do keep hitting our head right here at the 382, we'll probably retrace somewhere around the 1.7 or the 618 at the 1.64. Those are going to be two spots. Anything around there or under would be a good spot to dollar cost average in on Jasmy. But long term, very bullish on Jasmy. Very, very bullish. Let's check out some articles real quick, since I am fully up to date on the chat. ChatGPT now open to all, subject to content restrictions. Who uses ChatGPT? Who uses ChatGPT in here? I have something to tell you guys. I'm actually ChatGPT. I am a bot. The whole time you guys have been talking to a bot. I am a bot. How are you guys? I'm just kidding. That's how the streams are going to be like in like 5 years from now, right? We're all going to be like, our favorite YouTuber is going to be it's going to be a bot. Let's see here. So OpenAI is rolling out its free ChatGPT feature to different markets to make AI accessible to more audience. The login free experience is only for its ChatGPT 3.5 series. The announcement follows a survey from Pew Research that revealed that a third of Americans have never heard of ChatGPT, besides driving the adoption of its core AI products. The new rollout could also make ChatGPT enticing to privacy consensus users who would appreciate using it without revealing their private data. There still is a downside to this. OpenAI may use the information to provide on the app for model training. Oh no. Model training involves using search prompts to improve the chatbot's ability to generate relevant responses. This feature will be available to both registered and unregistered users, giving them control over whether their interactions are used to train the AI. So I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've never used ChatGPT. I thought it was already freaking free, right? And I'm pretty sure it's free. I guess you have to just set up, like maybe some kind of a login is what it sounds like. And I guess the 3.5 version, you're not gonna have to do any kind of login. It's gonna be almost like Google, where you just basically just go to the search site and use ChatGPT without having to necessarily log yourself in, right? So I guess that's all right. Great. You're going to have grandma and everybody using ChatGPT. I heard ChatGPT told me actually today that I should be doing squats at 80 years old. No, grandma, you're going to break your back. Oh, the hell with you, Billy. Yeah. I know. I'm laughing at my own jokes here, guys. I know, guys. What else they got for us? They got any sauce today? Yesterday, the last 2 days has been like my gosh, what is going on? There's been no let's see here, fresh off the press here. Bitcoin's ETFs tripled total monthly volume to 111 billion in March. Let's see here. So the funds collectively traded collectively traded. I thought this was negative, but 42 billion on February, or is that negative? No, that's not negative. So 42 billion in February and 25 billion in January when they first went live. Since that time, BlackRock's iShare Bitcoin Trust has overtaken the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust as the leading Bitcoin ETF for daily volume. I can't imagine April will be bigger, but who knows, wrote Bloomberg's ETF analyst. While all the ETFs won in terms of being profitable hits, IBIT, which is BlackRock, won the volume race and is officially the GLD of Bitcoin, he continued. Nice. Honestly, Grayscale has been pissing me off because they just, whenever we have like days where we're seeing like big sell-offs, it's usually contributed to Grayscale, right? They're freaking always with the damn selling off and stuff like that. So it's aggravating. Fresh off the press again. Let's see here. So top crypto gainers today on Dex Screener. Hash AI. Let's pull up this. Hash AI. Bro, it says it's up 1,000,000%. Holy crap. Bro, do you see this? Holy hell. It says it's up 1,000,000% in 24 hours. Bro, are you kidding me? Let's look at the top traders and see what they put in. You guys ready to get your mind blown? Someone bought in $11,000 and they've already sold $440,000 and still have $430,000 left in their wallet. Another person bought 7,600 of this project and sold 430,000 and still hold over 400,000 in their wallet, bro. These are the plays that we're looking for, right? Someone bought in 2,000 and has sold $250,000 and still holds $250,000 in their wallet. Someone bought in 8,000, same thing, bought 224,000 and still holds another 200,000 in their wallet. Bro, this is insane, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Amar, 1,000,000% it's up. I'm sorry, it just changed. 995,000%, dude. It's only been out for 6 hours. That's crazy. Be careful though. I wouldn't buy in right now with all those people sitting on profits. Let's see here. What's the other one? Solely DX. Let's check out this one. Solely DX. This is going to be on Pulse Chain, if I'm not mistaken. Did I spell that right? Solely DX. Oh, I guess it's retraced a little bit. It's up 500%. I mean, this ain't no 1,000,000%, but we'll take it. I can't believe that project's up 1,000,000%. Like, that is just absolutely crazy. And what's the other project that we were looking at? Susan. That's so subtle. Susan. Huh. Look at this one. This one's up 500,000%. Holy crap. These are the plays right here. These are the plays that you want to get on, bro. This right here, people are making life-changing money. There's life-changing money. I mean, not as crazy as that one on Ethereum, but you can see it looks like this guy bought in $2,000 worth and sold $35,000. That was a good play. This guy bought in $12,000, sold $40K. $4,000, sold $27K. $5,000, sold $25K. So, I mean, you can see this play right here is probably a good one right here. $300 and sold almost $13,000. That's a good play right there. This guy right here put in $100 and sold $10,000. You can say he's having a damn good day today, right? Not as good as those people on the other project, though, that are up freaking $400,000 in a day. Absolutely insane. And what's crazy is you see these projects right here. This right here, when we actually get into an actual the DeFi season, you guys always know I always say it. We'll be in a bull run. You know, we're gonna the actual traditional market, like Bitcoin, will make all-time highs, kind of like what it's doing right now. This is gonna be post-halving, right? We're gonna get into altcoin season. Altcoins are gonna be going absolutely crazy, and then after about a month or two of altcoin seasons really getting stable and going crazy, you're gonna see a lot of DeFi just going berserk, where the volume for DeFi is gonna just skyrocket, right? And you're gonna see a lot of plays like this, a lot more abundant, right? I mean, when an article like this comes out in like 6 months from now, when we're in DeFi season, it's gonna have a list of like 9 other projects on here. Today they have 3 projects. There's gonna be like 9 of them on here that they're up 500,000% in a day, because the volume is just gonna be absolutely craziness, you know. So it's crazy to see life-changing money being made every day in crypto, right? But remember, for every one of these projects that are doing these crazy gains, there's somebody on the back end that's losing their ass, right? That are buying in on rug pulls, or that are buying in on the top of these projects. And, you know, a lot of these people are going to basically take their money, you know, because that's the name of the game. So Solo said, "Where do we get that, bro?" Oh, Gail said he's a member now. Nice. Yep, I see you thanked that's Justin, bro. Justin's the OG over here. That's the MVP. Morris said, "All I want in life is 1,000,000% in Milady." That's with the amount of coins. I don't know if you're gonna get 1,000,000%, bro, but you know it's gonna play out well. You know it's gonna play out well for you, dude. It will. I mean, I already know you're up like crazy, but this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, bro. That sacrifice that you did the whole time, because you know I know your story, bro. It's gonna play out really well for you, man. Cher said, check out Robert Kiyosaki in the coin market news. Coin market news? What's going on with Robert Kiyosaki, bro? What is this project, real quick? What is this? Solarium? What is it? Oh yeah, it's right there. Think I didn't spell it right. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Looks like it. Who knows? Guys, make sure you guys go check the deck screener. We just dropped our no FUD website. Looks dope. Looks dope. You guys can check out the website. All you have to do is check out our token on deck screener. If you go to the chart, this is our chart right here. If you go over and you go down on deck screener, you go to the website. This Discord is going to be strictly to the Discord that goes straight to No FUD Koala's Discord. So this is our other Discord. This isn't for the channel Discord. The channel Discord is the one I just posted. But you guys can go on here on Deck Screener, click the website, and it'll pull up our website that we just dropped for the project. And it'll kind of give you a little bit of insight on what we have for the future, our roadmaps, you know, and everything that we have coming for the project. So make sure you guys check out the No FUD Koala website that just dropped. Pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about all that. Is there anything green on our list? Flare. Flare's up. Degen. I heard that project was getting stomped out like crazy. Oh, one thing I was looking at earlier. If you come down here and you look, these are the yearly movements on all these projects. And I mean, honestly, if you really just look at what Bitcoin's up 133% today for the year. Ethereum's up 72%, which is crazy. BNB is up 77%. Look at Solana, up almost 800% in the last year. Isn't that crazy? You have Dogecoin is up almost 100%. You have Avalanche up 164% for the year. Toncoin over 100. Shiba's up 140. Bitcoin Cash, that's been having a solid month. You can see it's up almost 40% for the month. Is up 400% for the year. You know what's crazy is Bitcoin Cash has outperformed Bitcoin. Isn't that crazy? You can see Chainlink's up about 140, 150%. Polkadot only 35%. You know what's crazy is nobody comes and asks about Polkadot. Isn't that crazy? ICP's up 262%. Nice big runner. Uniswap 80. Near Protocol 200%. You have Stacks, which is on Bitcoin, almost 300%. Let's see here. Chronos is up 100%. Maker's up 400%. Render's up 600%. So you guys can see Injective up almost 500%. I mean, you look at these projects and you look at the yearly and you're like, holy crap, you didn't realize how much these projects have moved. And these are the top 50 per market cap. Up all these percent in the last year. And really, it's really in the last 6 months they've made these movements. So just imagine what we're going to be seeing in the next 6 to 12 months. We easily could be 2x and 3x on a lot of those projects. And you better believe something like Milady that's up like crazy right now. Let's see what we're doing. For the month, we're still up 90% for the month. So, I mean, we're definitely doing good. Remember, we were looking at the yearly for all these projects. For the month, just for the last month, we're up 90%. So, just think about that. Justin said 1 Bitcoin, 2 Ethereum, Solana. What you talking about, Willis? Check the second 50. So you mean like 51 and on? Fetch AI 650%. Arweave 300. Floki's up almost 500%. Crazy. Look at this. Bunk up 3,000%. I think Bunk is the number one, is the biggest mover. Where's Whiff at? Why isn't Whiff on here? I just realized that. Oh, it is on here. It hasn't been a whole year for Dog with Hat. That's crazy because I bet you Dog with Hat's probably up more than Bunk. Where do we leave off at? So Airwave, Jupiter hasn't been a year for a lot of these projects. Bunk's up 3,000 like we said. Pendle. I'm not familiar with that project, but up 1,400%. What is this? Akash Network. Not familiar with it, but a lot of people do ask me about that project to look at the charts. Up 1,500%. That's the top 100. So, and I'm sure if we kept scrolling through, as you get down to the smaller market caps, you're going to see bigger gains, right? Bigger returns on a lot of those projects. So, just craziness. But, I'm just showing you guys those numbers because we've moved like crazy in the last just 6 months. In the last 6 months, we have seen all those gains. Just, hang tight. We already covered this for Bitcoin. We haven't covered it in a while, but you guys know, we've already said it. When Bitcoin makes all-time highs, you're going to have retracements, right? Every time Bitcoin made all-time highs in 2021, it was followed by a 20 to 30% retracement. We really haven't seen that yet. We've seen somewhat of a 15% retracement, and I hope that was it. If that was it, that's going to be some craziness right there. But the point of what I'm bringing is Bitcoin is still looking great. The market, we're still looking so great. You know, if you look at what we've done in the last 6 months. So if we do have more pain, more dips, I keep telling you guys, for myself, I just keep taking advantage of these dips on any of these projects that I haven't even bought in on, that maybe I felt like I missed out on, or projects that I'm already invested in that I want to just keep accumulating, because I think, in my opinion, when we get into the thick of the bull run, these projects are going to do really well. And obviously Milady is one of them. Milady is going to be the meme coin that I'm sticking with, and you guys do know that I am interested in jumping in on Myro. And you're probably like, what's up with Myro? It's because it has such a small market cap. It's only at I think 200 million, maybe 300 million. So Myro has a very small market cap, but it's traded on a lot of big exchanges, and the circulating supply is only 944 million, right? So I honestly think that Myro is going to easily break above $1 in this next bull run. So if I can get in on Myro anything under 20 cents, that's basically me easily 5x in my portfolio for Myro. So that's why I'm interested on jumping in on Myro particularly. So TJ, what did you just say? Brian said, how do I trade DeFi and how do I get NFK? Brian, my best bet is to, you see the Discord link on top of the chat right there? Download Discord and jump in our Discord. It's basically like a 24/7 chat. If you jump in on that Discord, I have like 150 people in there, part of the community, that will literally show you a video. They'll show you a video of how to get everything, right? Me explaining it right now is going to be a little bit, it might go over your head a little bit, but you're going to need to download for NFK. You're going to need to download the Phantom wallet for Solana, and you're going to need to buy Solana and then go into Jupiter Swap and swap over Solana for NFK, no FUD Koala. So my advice is to jump on the Discord, get on the Discord, and don't be afraid. Just go in there and ask, and anybody, I'm telling you, you'll get a response real fast, and everybody in there will help you out and give you basically a walkthrough on how to jump in on DeFi. And also, Brian, you're a member. Did you watch? Go to my videos. Also, you have access to the exclusive content. We actually covered this on the 2 members stream. So go into my YouTube channel after the stream and look for the members only stream and watch those videos. I actually went through the first video. We went through downloading your DeFi wallet and getting started on DeFi. That'll also help you out as well. And make sure, Brian, you're in the stream for this weekend for members only, because we'll cover that in depth if you need any help. But hopefully you're already involved in DeFi by that time. So let's just do a quick recap. So Bitcoin right now, we did see kind of an off day today. We bounced at some pivotal spots a little bit below, but we'll call it a bounce at our support levels right here at the 64.9. We are obviously at around 65,500 for right now. We're kind of teeter-tottering in between these two spots that we have as support and resistance. Right now, our resistance is going to be somewhere around 66,400. We haven't been able to break it right now. Hopefully, we'll find some support and break above it, probably by tonight or tomorrow. Hopefully, right? If we do see any more pain in the market, guys, what am I looking for as far as Bitcoin? Well, the next spot for some support is going to be 61.5. That's going to be a big drop if that even happens. I'm not saying it's going to happen for sure, but that could be another 4 or 5% drop for Bitcoin. Maybe we need to see that. We already dropped down to those levels, and you can see we bounced right back up to 72,000, right? So don't be afraid if Bitcoin does drop down to these levels. Like I said before, take advantage of the dips on a lot of these projects. Just eat the dips. Long term, you guys know where we're headed. You guys know where we're going. So, but with that being said, guys, I think we had a successful stream. Everything is perfectly fine. Like I said, make sure you guys, if we see any more pain in the market, eat that dip. Make sure you guys check out our token, No FUD Koala, that's trading on Solana. Join the Discord if you guys have any questions. If you're watching the stream after the fact, leave a comment asking for the link for the Discord, and I will give you a fresh link because they do expire. I believe like every hour they'll expire. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys hit that like on the way out. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and I will see each and every one of you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful night.